garbage. She has been carrying this all over.
Starting our day in Hanoi. We're just walking through kind of a little street market right outside our hotel. Trying not to get ran over by motorcycles.
It's rainy today. I thought it was going to be like a sunny, pretty day for me to go explore the city, but no, it's raining.
What's nice is where our hotel's located. We're right in down the old district. We're gonna go start exploring and hopefully not get too wet.
Oh, look at this place. So pretty.
The big thing we want to do is try the egg coffee, which is famous from Vietnam.
And the coconut coffee.
Yes, the coconut coffee as well. So that's our first kind of agenda for the day, and then we're gonna go wander around the old city and check out the temples and all the fun things here, just to kind of get an insight into how Hanoi works.
And we're gonna take you guys with us. 5 minutes walking in the streets here of Hanoi. We already made our first purchase. There you go, you can even get a North Face one. I bought a pair of pants and Chris got a little bag so we can stop carrying this backpack around. And I need pants. I don't know why I brought just jeans to this trip. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea, but I was trying to wear jeans and it was just like, the jeans and we were just like one person at one point because it's just so humid.
We're headed down to a coffee shop that's famous for the egg coffee. A bit chaotic, but there's a lot of shopping here, and it's really inexpensive, which is cool. This is quite the experience. It's busy. Everybody's out. You can see even other tourists out here looking for, you know, items they want to shop for. But we're right down by kind of what the cool little lake in the historic district here. Okay. So. Ooh. And I'm getting rushed across.
I feel like a local already. It's kind of nice because even though it's raining, the city does not stop. It doesn't seem to bother them at all. Back in the States, if it rains, nobody does anything pretty much like other than going to work and like get into their cars and get to where they need to go. But here people are just out and about, sitting in the streets and enjoying life. It's kind of nice to see that. We're navigating through the chaos here. Oh, there you go. We're still looking for our egg coffee. I feel like we have been walking in the city for a while now, looking for the coffee, but there's so much going on that we feel like stopping everywhere. We finally found the place we're looking for. Hello. Good morning. Nice place.
So here's the Note place. It's famous for its egg coffee and coconut coffee, and looks like a delicious chocolate croissant. Good spot to be.
The note says, just go see all the beautiful things. Yeah, that's so nice. Cheese. This is definitely the coconut. It's really good.
Never felt so right on a cold Friday night. I taught myself to get lost in the traffic lights. I know how time flies, living all behind, so I'd better think twice about big city life. Now I realize that all I have means nothing if I can feel alright everywhere I am.
Bye, thank you. What a good experience, you guys. I think the egg coffee was my favorite. Which one was your favorite?
The egg coffee was my favorite.
Yeah,
coconut was the close
delicious.
Second.
Okay, a little bit of chaos here. Woo. But that was delicious. The place is so cute. It was pretty good. Totally recommend. It's in that building over there. I'll link it down below.
So what's nice about Note Coffee, it was pretty inexpensive for 2 large coffees, an egg coffee and a coconut coffee, and then a large chocolate croissant. was 144,000. So roughly about $6. So it gives you an idea of what, you know, things cost around here. It's a good place to start in the morning.
We paid $5 to $6 for a round day caramel macchiato at Starbucks back in the States, so that's not bad at all.
Looks like it's just kind of muggy and cold.
The weather is just awesome. It's amazing. Reminds me of the Seattle weather. It's so moody today. Even in the pictures that we're taking, gives you the impression that it's so cold outside, but it isn't. It's really nice. I am wearing shorts and I could totally just be wearing my top. And it's kind of funny because the locals, they're wearing their winter jackets, like heavy North Face jackets. Interesting.
Behind me is the largest bronze sculpture in Vietnam. It is actually the bronze sculpture of the founder. He's the founder of the Lai dynasty. And he's actually, again, created the city of Hanoi, which was previously known in 1010 as Thang Long. So he's a very important founder back in 1010 of Hanoi.
Go, 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 go.
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, first impressions of Vietnam, more specifically Hanoi. We loved it. People here are just so kind and so nice. Everywhere you go, you get like a nice smile. People are just so kind. So we're kind of enjoying that. Plus the weather and the cost of things are just so cheap. So cannot go wrong with that.
I'm gonna record you walking along here, having a hard urge not to buy things.
We just cannot say no to pretty dresses. So I got a couple dresses and a pair of pants, which will be really helpful because I did not pack properly for this trip at all, with all of my jeans and t-shirts. So I can use some pretty dresses. This is the place we came earlier, right?
Yep.
Cannot say anything, Mr. Spendy. You just got yourself a North Face
I think
bag.
I've gotten one item to your 10.
If it was not raining, I was going to rent a motorcycle so we could go around a little faster. But honestly, the city is not that big, so we cover a lot of things this morning, just like in 3 hours. So we should be fine. We wanted to come back to the hotel to drop off that huge luggage because now that the Spendy guy here got himself a North Face bag, he's gonna put all the cameras and stuff inside that bag. It's way smaller than the one we have been carrying around. So, and I'm gonna show you guys the dresses I bought because you guys totally will follow this channel to see my purchases. I got myself pants. I bought this collar and a black one. I think will be pretty comfortable because, as I said earlier, holy smokes, wearing jeans in a country or in a place that is just so humid feels like you and the pants are just like the same person. So not comfortable at all. And I bought this pretty dress for an upcoming event that we have going on in this trip. I think it's pretty. Look at this
Embroidery
details. It is gorgeous. I think it was like $10. I don't know if that was expensive or not. The guy was just so nice, and he does all of this by hand and his little shop, so why not? He was just so nice. I felt like spending a little bit of my money. I struggle to pack all of this with like our small carry-on, but his name is Bing from this shop. And here's the address. He's a very nice guy.
So, my big spending, I guess I really took the cake with it, was my little North Face little carrier bag.
How much was it?
$12 or $11, so it was pretty inexpensive.
It's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a nice, it's kind of like a little handbag deal. Letter bag, whatever you would like to call it, but you know, it's pretty versatile. It's got a lot of pockets and everything else.
Crossbody.
Yeah, crossbody. So it's kind of a nice little travel one, especially when carrying around a big old backpack's a pain, and try not to swing and hit people and all that fun stuff.
So we are a little bit more consolidated now. We're gonna head out and have some lunch. We're planning on having pho for lunch, even though we know pho is mostly for breakfast here in Vietnam. But we're tourists. I feel like a local already. We do this kind of things. I missed filming that, but I was leaving the hotel. The lady that works in the front desk was like asking me if I'm not cold. I am burning up, to be honest. So no, not cold at all. Their perception of cold and hot is very different here. For me, it's like summertime in Colorado. For them, it's winter. And it keeps raining forever.
So we found a place here, it's called Corner Food. It's down by the lake area that we were at. And we ordered a few different dishes. You can see it on the wall, but I had a good rating, so we're getting, this side's getting pho, I'm getting beef noodle.
And beer. In the cook for me.
Hanoi beer, so cheers.
Price is the most attractive part of it. So one pho, I think, equals to $250 US. That's amazing. Cannot beat that. Oh, I even forgot about that one. Thank you. I don't know how is the proper way to eat pho. So I would just go for it.
Good?
Cannot go wrong with that. It's delicious.
Thanks for the beef.
Very good.
Very good.
She has been carrying this all over. This is very, very heavy. Yeah, that lady has been carrying that thing all over the place. It's pretty heavy and she's so tiny. So, crazy.
Down venturing around downtown Hanoi, and we wanted to venture over to kind of a famous place down here. It's called the Train Street. You'll probably see all the photos of where the train is going down the center of the street and people are still like actively engaging in a market, so it's pretty cool. We're gonna go check it out and see if it lives up to the hype.
Having some ad coffee that we were told to do so.
Yeah, we're required to
We didn't have a choice.
to look at train tracks. That's good.
Is it good?
Just note that if you're coming to see this or do this, that you may have to deal with the train staff. You may have to go to a coffee shop and buy something just to go hang out there. Again, nothing is really official, it looks like. Look at them, just tearing shit down.
The rain did not give us a break today.
No, again...
Sprinkling all day long.
It's
sprinkling heavily. That's how I would describe the rain today. Trying to cross, Every time we cross the street here in Vietnam, it feels like you reborn.
It's a little risk. There may be a little reward. So this is the Military History Museum. You can see the old MiG in the background and the tank across there. But probably explaining how things went on during the war. So if you're interested in the historic, you know, the history behind Vietnam and how it's been a very war-torn country at some points, this would be the area you'd come hang out. Behind me is the Hanoi flag tower, which has a big Vietnam flag behind it. And then in this area too is like the War Museum. There's a citadel. But again, this is kind of the area that we're wandering around, just checking things out.
Update on the weather. That's the update. We're just walking around all day long, trying to see all these tourist places. So we're gonna check out all these places and maybe get a good dinner. I have my second egg coffee and I'm out and about looking for some coconut coffee already. So
cold coconut coffee.
Cold coconut coffee because we had a hot one. So they say the cold is better. So we're gonna walk around and see if we can find it.
So this is the Ho Chi Minh Memorial. So he was kind of the founder of Vietnam. He's actually entombed here, and you can go in and visit if you'd like. So this is kind of the central, you know, federal area of Vietnam.
Not that we were planning on going in, but if you plan on coming to a memorial like this, make sure that you are wearing the appropriate attire because we cannot go in because we're wearing shorts. So just so you know.
No, I gave up the fight. Oh.
Kind of chaotic right now.
Oh yeah, very. Right now we're at one of the intersections kind of down in the old city, and it's busy because I'm guessing it's like their rush hour. There's tons of bikes, tons of tourists as well. So, but we are going to go venture around.
Well, it is about 6 p.m. here. We walked all day long just like exploring Hanoi, and it rained all day long. Yep. And that did not stop us at all. So now we're out and about. We're gonna go find some dinner. At night, the city seems to be way more lively than during the day. I don't know if I'm wrong, but it's so colorful right now, and it's raining, so it's like chaotic. People are walking all over the place.
So yeah, you can hear all the horns in the background, so everybody's headed home. So it's that kind of that traffic, night traffic. So can I get one of the the beef one? One of those, and then one of the sausages.
This seems to be a pretty popular thing to try here in Hanoi, so I'm gonna go with the best seller. It is the grilled minced beef with cheese banh mi.
So
there it is.
They're hot and ready to be eaten. They're super hot. So okay. I'll put them in the plastic bag. You're gonna head over to the
lake.
The lake? Let's head over to the lake.
Wow, I haven't seen the city so alive as I'm seeing right now after 6 p.m. So all the markets are still working. I feel like some of them are starting to close up for the day, but the street food vendors, they're starting their business, I would say. So it's pretty lively at night here.
Not terrible.
No. We're going back to the lake that we were at this morning, even though the weather is not really in our favor here, but we're gonna make the most of this day in Hanoi. I don't think we're gonna be able to sit down here because all the benches are soaking wet. It's fine. We're gonna walk around eating our sandwiches, and then we're gonna find a nice cafe to end our night here in Hanoi. I feel like everyone is sitting at restaurants right now, dressed up, or I don't know. But we're just here by the lake,
Having a picnic
Having a picnic.
under an umbrella.
Okay, let's try this.
Sausage one's interesting.
This is really good. Do you
good?
like it?
No, it's good. I like it. I just thought it was gonna taste totally different.
It's really
Mine's
good.
sausage. Ah.
That was delicious. Yummy. So now we're gonna find an ATM because I keep spending all the money with cash all the time with all the goodies this city has to offer. After that, we're gonna go find coconut coffee, perhaps in one of these cafes. We're right in the core of the city here, so let's go.
We're looking to do the coconut coffees, the cold.
This one here up to
For here. Yep.
Finally made it. We're gonna have some coconut coffee. This place had pretty good reviews, so
We're just hanging out watching the traffic and the chaos ensue below while we drink our cold coconut coffee.
let me see what the fuss is all about.
See? It's good?
It is really good.
Oh yeah. You almost think it's gonna be like, if you're from the US, it's terrible. I'm gonna relate to this, but like the Jamocha shake in Arby's, but like 10 times better. With a small hint of coconut.
I love it. But you know what? I still prefer the egg coffee.
Yeah, which we were kind of surprised at the train road. Yeah, it's a train road. That the egg coffee there that we were invited to have was actually pretty good. We quote unquote that because that's where we were hounded into a shop just to hang out on the train. So.
Still walking around in the rain. Did not quit raining all day long. We're gonna head back to the hotel, kind of dry up a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of time so we're hungry again because we don't want to leave Hanoi before having one last pho. It's gonna be my second one actually because Chris, he decided to have something else for lunch, but he cannot leave Hanoi without having pho. So we're gonna go out for fun.
So we just got back from walking out in the streets. We went and had that. We had some cold coconut coffee, but we came back. Our clothes were all washed up that we had asked nicely. The staff had washed for us, and they folded them up and wrapped them up for us. So we'll have clean clothes, oddly, for the rest of our trip. But now we're gonna come back, relax for a little bit, and head back out to hopefully find some pho and finish up our night in Hanoi.
So we're kind of lame. We're back in the same place because that's what we do. We like the food and then we just go back.
After walking around all day long and getting to know this amazing city, we ended our night with a lot of rain. But we were very excited about our next day adventure in Vietnam.